Dear viewers, on the coldest Christmas Eve, when even the moon seemed to shiver, a forgotten star fell into the snow, and only a child with a believing heart could hear it calling. Once upon a time, in the quiet village of Everwillow, winter arrived with silver snow. Distant church bells echo softly, their chimes weaving through the crisp winter air. Warm lanterns cast a golden glow from cottage windows, promising refuge from the cold. Gentle plumes of smoke rise from chimneys, curling lazily into the pale sky. The village breathes quietly, a picturesque scene of peace and winter's embrace, a timeless tableau of snow-dusted roofs and softly glowing windows. A solitary cottage stands alone, its darkened windows a contrast to the distant festive village. The small, dilapidated cottage sits isolated at the edge of the woods. No light emanates from its windows, sharply contrasting with the festive village in the distance. The wind howls around it, creating an eerie atmosphere. The cottage looks like it has been abandoned for years. The woods behind the cottage look dark and ominous. In a dim cottage, Elara, with her kind eyes and worn clothes, sits alone by a cold hearth. She gazes out the window, her longing eyes fixed on the distant village lights. Her face is a canvas of emotions, sadness, mingling with a quiet, strong hope. The warmth of the village feels a world away from her loneliness. In the dim cottage, she kneels, her hands clasped tight. Outside, the wind howls a lonely song. She whispers her Christmas wish, a plea lost in the vast, cold night. Not for fleeting joys, but for the enduring warmth her heart so desperately craves. Her breath mists in the air, a fragile cloud in the frigid room. The single candle flickers, casting long shadows that dance with the wind's fury. A silent hope lingers as Elara yearns for a Christmas miracle. Snow falls softly, enveloping the woods in an ethereal glow. Elara strains her ears, catching a faint, chiming sound on the wind. Cautiously, Elara opens the cottage door, warm light briefly illuminating the snowy path. The cottage light fades as Elara steps out into the moonlit woods. The air is crisp and cold as Elara's slippers crunch softly on the fresh snow. The chiming sound grows stronger, guiding Elara deeper into the silent, snowy woods. In the heart of the woods, Elara follows the enchanting chimes, her breath misting in the frosty air. Snow-laden trees create an ethereal landscape, their branches glittering under the moon's gaze. Each step crunches softly on the frozen ground, the silence amplifying the mysterious melody. The air is thick with anticipation, each chime pulling Elara deeper into the unknown. Shadows dance like secrets among the trees, guiding her forward. The woods transform into a magical realm, beckoning Elara with its otherworldly allure. A blanket of snow covers a secluded clearing, the dark woods looming like watchful guards. In the hushed clearing, a faint, ethereal glow pierces the darkness. Elara spots a fallen Christmas star resting on the snow, its light dim and pulsating weakly. The star's pale glow casts long shadows, painting the snow with an otherworldly light. Hesitantly, Elara steps forward, drawn to the mysterious object shimmering in the cold. The silence of the woods is broken only by the soft crunch of her slippers on the fresh snow. Moonlight paints the forest clearing in an ethereal glow, where ancient trees guard secrets under a starlit sky. A lone star flickers weakly, its light a fragile hope against the encroaching darkness.
I have lost my light because the world is forgetting the magic of kindness.
The star whispers, its voice barely audible. Its dimming radiance casts long shadows, a silent plea echoing through the silent woods.
If I do not shine again before dawn, Christmas joy will fade forever.
The star warns, the fate of Christmas hangs precariously in the balance, dependent on a single, faltering light. In a silent, dark forest clearing, Elara shivers, fear etched on her face as she clutches a glowing star. Gently, she wraps the star in her threadbare hoodie, seeking to shield its faint light from the encroaching darkness. Her voice, barely a whisper in the vast woods, carries a solemn promise.
I vow to help you regain your light.
The star glows faintly in Elara's hands, a light of hope against the overwhelming night. In the hushed Everwillow village, Elara moves like a phantom, the star in her arms casting a soft glow on the silent streets. Each step is deliberate, her footfalls the only sound in the sleeping village. Before a darkened cottage, she pauses, the weight of her purpose heavy in her stance. She inhales deeply, gathering her resolve in the stillness of the night. With a steady hand, Elara knocks on the wooden door, the sound echoing her silent vow. Her eyes reflect unwavering determination, ready to face whatever lies behind the cottage door. A creaking door slowly opens, revealing a cautious villager peering into the dark. Elara stands calmly, her gentle eyes reflecting the starlight. She seeks only to share the star's light, her earnestness clear. Hesitation melts from the villager's face, replaced by a dawning trust. The door opens wider, inviting Elara into the warm glow of the village. In the cozy village home, warm light dances from the hearth, inviting Elara into a haven of wood smoke and gentle hospitality. The villager gestures, a silent welcome into the heart of their humble abode. A simple offering, warm bread, its aroma filling the air as they break it together, sharing sustenance and unspoken stories. As they share bread, the soft glow of the star outside begins to subtly intensify. The star's light grows, bathing the room in a gentle, ethereal radiance, hinting at the magic yet to unfold. Elara walks alone down a cobblestone path, each step echoing in the night. Ahead, a group of carolers gather, lanterns casting a warm, inviting glow. Their voices rise in harmonious melody, filling the night air with the joy of the season. Elara approaches, her expression hopeful as she pauses before the singers.
May I share the star's light with you?
Elara asks, her voice soft but clear in the night. The carolers, touched by Elara's plea, share warm smiles, lanterns casting a soft glow in their eyes. Their voices rise in a harmonious Christmas carol, filling the tranquil village street with peace. The night deepens as the carolers' voices blend, each note resonating with the spirit of Christmas. Above, the Christmas star shines brighter, its radiant light bathing the scene in a serene glow. The village is now filled with music and light, a light of hope under the watchful star. Under the cloak of night, the village church glows warmly, a light of faith in the darkness. Elara approaches the ancient stone church. Its outlined shadow is contrast against the moonlit sky. She steps through the heavy wooden doors, leaving the silent night behind. Inside, the church hums with the hushed reverence of midnight mass. Flickering candlelight dances across the faces of the devout, lost in prayer. A palpable sense of peace and solemnity permeates the sacred space, enveloping Ilara. In the village church, Ilara stands at the altar, the star aloft, its light painting the room in a soft, ethereal glow. The star's gentle radiance washes over assembled people, seeming to touch their very souls. A hush descends as the villagers share a moment of quiet reflection, bathed in the star's otherworldly light. Responding to their devotion, the star intensifies, filling the church with a warm, penetrating light. Under a vast night sky, the deserted village square holds its breath, scented with jasmine and distant wood smoke. Ilara, radiating a soft light, approaches an old woman alone on a weathered bench. Ilara offers her hand, a warm, inviting glow illuminating the old woman's face.
May I offer you some of the star's light?
The old woman's eyes narrow, her voice raspy with age and skepticism.
Light? At my age, what use is light?
Ilara smiles gently, extending her offer with infinite patience.
Perhaps just a moment of companionship in the darkness.
Snowflakes fall gently in the square, bathed in the warm glow of festive lights, as the old woman begins her tale. Her eyes crinkle with joy as she smiles at Ilara, her voice a comforting melody in the winter night. The old woman recounts tales of Christmases past, her words painting vivid pictures of warmth and laughter. A shared glance between Ilara and the old woman sparks a moment of genuine connection and understanding. Above them, the light of the Christmas star increases, casting a magical glow over the village square. The intensified starlight bathes the scene in an ethereal glow, enhancing the warmth and magic of their bond. Ilara walks through Everwillow village, her footsteps light on the dusty road, each step a promise of hope. She meets villagers burdened by worries, their faces etched with hardship, their spirits low. With gentle words, Ilara sparks small acts of kindness, igniting flickers of warmth in the encroaching night. The star she carries glows brighter with each act, pushing back the darkness with its ethereal light. On the village outskirts, Ilara gazes at the fading night sky, a silent vigil before dawn. The first hint of sunlight kisses the horizon, painting the sky with the promise of a new day. In Ilara's hands, a star blazes, its light a beacon against the encroaching dawn. The star radiates warmth, a tangible hope emanating from its celestial core. Ilara clutches the star, her face illuminated by its brilliant glow, hope reflected in her eyes. The star's light intensifies, piercing the darkness, a symbol of flexibility belief. Night descends on Everwillow, and a single star ascends, its light promising hope. The star climbs higher, bathing the village in an ethereal glow, brighter than memory. Celestial light washes over the thatched roofs and cobbled streets, chasing shadows. The village, once cloaked in darkness, now revels under the star's benevolent gaze. Every corner of Everwillow is touched by its celestial fire, igniting dreams anew. A light of hope, the star promises a brighter future for all beneath its radiant light. Everwillow Village greets Christmas morning with a spectacle of pure joy. Bathed in the soft glow of dawn, the air vibrates with the infectious sounds of laughter and heartfelt generosity. Kind villagers embrace the spirit of the season, their faces lit with warmth as they exchange heartfelt gifts. Tables overflow with festive meals, each dish a symbol of the shared love. binding the community together. A Christmas miracle unfolds, painting Everwillow in hues of unity, hope, and boundless affection. Christmas morning dawns, smoke lazily rising from Alara's chimney, a promise of warmth against the crisp air. The gentle haze paints a serene picture, hinting at the cozy scene within. A warm fire blazes inside the cottage, its soft glow showing through the windows. The inviting light dances on the snow-covered ground, a light of comfort and cheer. Christmas magic fills the air around Alara's cottage. Nature's peace and hearth's warmth coexist. In her cottage, Christmas morning radiates warmth as Alara sits by the fire, flames reflected in her eyes. Villagers gather around her, their faces illuminated with the pure joy of Christmas, a light of hope. Laughter fills the air, mingling with the comforting sense of pine and gingerbread, creating a festive symphony. A genuine, heartfelt smile spreads across her face, reflecting the warmth and love that surrounds me. In every heart she touched, a family has been found, a sign of the connections transferred in kindness. The cottage glows with love and belonging as the spirit of Christmas unites us all in shared joy. A single star burns with fierce intensity against the inky canvas of the Christmas night sky, its light bathing Everwillow below. The Star of Everwillow appears, a reminder that the purest magic blossoms from acts of kindness and goodwill. The star's radiant glow symbolizes hope, peace, and the enduring spirit of Everwillow. The starlit sky whispers tales of wonder and the boundless possibilities of a heart filled with generosity.